On Gotham's darkest night, a shadow hovered over the rooftops. Little did anyone know that the enemy Batman would face that night would be very different from any he had ever seen, because this time the enemy was, himself. In the heart of the city, on the 85th floor of Wayne Tower, in Bruce Wayne's private laboratory, the alarm went off. The data on the screen was terrifying. Sensors in every corner of Gotham had been triggered simultaneously. But this was no normal crime wave. "Alfred," Bruce called out, his eyes locked on the screen. This is nothing." "On the contrary, sir," the loyal butler replied, unable to hide the concern in his voice. "This is everything." As Batman donned his costume, the events of the last 6 months raced through his mind. The Joker's mysterious silence. The Riddler's unsolvable puzzles. Penguin's sudden disappearance. Was it all in preparation for a plan? But the real shocker had yet to be revealed. As the Batmobile glided through the streets, Batman's communications system went berserk. Commissioner Gordon, Oracle, Red Hood, all reporting at the same time. Simultaneous attacks had begun all over Gotham. "Bruce, this is coordinated," said Barbara Gordon, as Oracle. "Every prisoner who escaped from Arkham seems to know exactly where he is." Batman listened in silence, because he realized the same thing. This wasn't just chaos. It was an orchestra. And the conductor hadn't come on stage yet. In the narrow street he encountered the first obstacle. Two-Face stood with his men, as if waiting for him. "Batman," Harvey Dent said, tossing his coin into the air. "Heads or tails?" But Batman acted without answering. 3 seconds. In just 3 seconds he neutralized 8 men. Two-Face's pistol was not even out of his holster yet. "You're just the beginning, Harvey," Batman said as he leaned him against the wall. "Where's the real game?" The fear in Two-Face's eyes said it all. He was just a pawn. It was at this point that everything changed. As Batman soared over the rooftops, a voice behind him stopped him. "Impressive. But not enough." He turned and the sight froze his blood. The figure standing before him was himself. Or so it seemed. Same costume, same posture, same cape. "Who, you," replied the other Batman, "or what you should be. I am the embodiment of all your fear, all your rage, all your darkness." Oracle's voice came through his earpiece. "Bruce, your vital signs are abnormal. Your heartbeat, wait, I'm getting 2 signals." Batman understood. This was Scarecrow's new fear gas. But this time it was more advanced. He wasn't just hallucinating. His hallucination had taken on a real physical form. "You are not real," Batman said, clenching his fists. "But the darkness that lives inside you is real," replied the dark Batman. "Every night, when you're on the rooftops, doing justice, you're really just avenging that night. The night your parents died." "Shut up." The fight started. The two Batmans fought like a dance on the roof. Every move was like a mirror. Because the dark Batman knew all of Bruce's moves, all of Bruce's strategies. When he fell to the ground, the dark Batman crouched over him. "You're just a kid, Bruce. A suffering, lost, angry child. Batman is just a mask. Underneath is still the little boy who cried in that alley." "Wait a minute, don't miss this detail." As Batman lay on the floor, his mind went back in time. That night, the opera, back alley, 2 gunshots. The sound of his mother's pearl necklace breaking and scattering on the floor. "No," she whispered. "I'm not that boy anymore." "Is that so?" said the dark Batman. "Then why do you go out every night? Why punish yourself like this?" Alfred's voice came through his earpiece, soft but firm. "Sir, may I speak?" Batman listened in silence. "You lost a child that night, but from that child's death a hero was born. Batman is not revenge for your parents. He is their legacy. They helped Gotham, and so do you. Only your methods are different." Darkness looked up at Batman. "You are not my fear. You are the source of my power. Yes, I have suffered. Yes, I have experienced loss. But that pain made me what I am. And I use that power to make sure that no one ever experiences that pain again." He stood up. His hands had stopped shaking. "I am Batman. I was born from the shadows, but I'm here to protect the light. You won't believe it." Dark Batman smiled. "You finally get it." And slowly he began to disappear. The Scarecrow's gas was wearing off. But Batman was looking at things differently now. He immediately connected to the Batcomputer. "Oracle, send me all the attack points. And call the others. No one fights alone in Gotham tonight." Within minutes, the Bat family was assembled. Robin, Nightwing, Red Hood, Batgirl, Oracle in coordination. They were all in their respective areas. "Okay, team," Batman said, a new confidence in his voice. "This isn't just my fight. This is Gotham's fight. And tonight we will win. He found Scarecrow at the Ace Chemicals factory. He was with the Joker, Penguin and the Riddler. "Ah, Batman," Scarecrow said. "Have you faced your fears?" "Yes," Batman replied. "And now I am stronger than them. What you see now is nothing." The fight was epic. But this time, Batman was different. He wasn't just throwing punches. He was thinking strategically. He was working as a team. Robin stalling the Riddler, Nightwing cutting off the Penguin's escape route. Batgirl neutralizing the Joker's explosives. Batman went straight to the Scarecrow. "Your gas won't work on me anymore," he said, removing the mask, "because I've made peace with my fears." Scarecrow recoiled in horror. "Impossible. Everyone has fears." "Yes, we do," Batman said as he grabbed him. "But our fears don't define us. What we do with them does." Gordon and the GCPD were on the scene in seconds. 4 major criminals were in handcuffs. "Batman," Gordon said, "tonight, you were different." Batman smiled as he looked at the shadows. "Yes, Jim. Because tonight I made peace with myself." In the morning, Bruce Wayne stood on the balcony of Wayne Manor. Gotham was brightening in the sun. Alfred came up to him, a cup of tea in his hand. "Beautiful morning, sir." "Yes, Alfred. It is indeed. Your mother and father would be proud." Bruce looked up. "I know. And now I'm proud too, not because I'm Batman. It's because that boy has been reborn as a hero." As he sipped his tea, the bat signal flashed across the sky. It was a message from Gordon. "It's a minor situation. But you rest." Bruce smiled. "Oracle, tell Nightwing. Let him take over this mission. Batman can have a day off now and then." Alfred looked puzzled. "Sir, are you taking time off?" "Yes, Alfred. Because I know now that Batman is not just me. Batman is a symbol. And that symbol is everyone who lives in Gotham. Everyone can be a Batman in their own war." As the sun continued to illuminate Gotham, Bruce Wayne felt truly at peace, perhaps for the first time in years. That night, there was a new Batman on the rooftops of Gotham. But this time it was different. Because he was no longer alone. Standing in the shadows, Bruce Wayne watched. Nightwing, Batgirl, Robin, all in their own territories, protecting Gotham in their own ways. "I'm proud," he whispered. Alfred's voice came through his earpiece. "They're proud of you too, sir." Batman took off his mask and held it in his hand. It was more than a mask now. It was a hope. A symbol. A legacy. "Gotham," he said, looking at the city, "you are safe now. Because you are not just a city. You are a family." And that night, in Gotham's sky, the bat signal burned brighter than ever. Message. Batman's power is not in his fists, but in his heart. He is not a story of revenge, but of redemption. He was born from darkness, but he existed to bring light. And that is true power, turning pain into strength, fear into courage, darkness into light. You are your own Batman. Face your own shadows. Catch your own light.